Live stream yogis, what's up? I hope you found me on YouTube. I had a little technical error on my end, but it looks like we're starting on time. So this is a short and sweet class, a power practice, so we'll get straight to the point. Let's start by making some little circles, back of the hands pressing into each other. I'm getting some private messages that my YouTube channel is ballin'. Thank you. There's actually a cool feature where you can do like a live chat in here, and I can see it and chat back with you. Yet it is very hard to teach yoga and type on a keyboard at the same time, much like it's hard to practice yoga and type. So little circles in the wrists. Good. And then we'll come into comfortable sitting. Any old cross-legged shape will do. And then resting your hands on your knees, circle in one direction. Leaning over the knee, push off the other hand so you can bring a big stretch into the sides of your spine. Feel good movements. And when you're ready, change directions. So the chat I'm getting is actually not through YouTube. It's people who have my actual phone number texting me. It's hilarious. I wish I could share that with you, but some conversations are best left unshared. Cool. So let's meet in sitting now. Upright spine, loop your shoulders up and back. It's okay to lift your shoulders up to your ears as long as you know you're doing it, and then loop them back and down. And with practice, we can actually connect the shoulder blades to the back of the rib cage through muscle, and then we use lifting the shoulders to lift the whole rib cage. So see how my lowest ribs actually came up with my shoulders there. This is part of an ancient yogi technique called Uddiyana Bandha, or the upward flying diaphragm lock. It's super cool stuff. This breathing technique will help you with some of the connections involved. So the idea is that we gently push into the hands, gentle effort. Take a little breath in, and then it's an active exhale from the low belly, passive inhale. But try to keep the ribs lifted. So keep on going for a full minute. For troubleshooting, if you find this difficult, exhale fully. Start again with a really small inhale. Then it's less effort to exhale. Good, 20 more seconds. Gonna do a few more on your own, keep going. On your last one, drag the exhale out like me. Empty, hold your breath. Contract the abs a bit. Tuck your chin. Jaw relaxed, swallow the syllabus. This creates what's called a throat lock, preventing the movement of pressure or energy from going into the head. Try to soften your belly now. And then engage the core. Take a breath in. Lifting the ribs, lift your shoulders a bit. Hold the breath full of air. Engage your chest, straighten your elbows. Lift the ribs. This is another form of Uddiyana Bandha. And exhale. So this kind of lifting, that's the key to back bending. Whether it's upward dog or learning how to do something advanced like putting your feet on your head. And so lots of opportunities to play around with this stuff today. Let's meet in table. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees below hips. And then take your hands further forward. So inhale, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, hover the feet, modified chaturanga, lift the chin. Inhale, press up, head neutral. Again, exhale, lower the hips, lift the chin. A few more to go. So as we come forward, we're actually encouraging the shoulders to go a little bit up to the ears while pulling back with the hands. And that's the key movement. Pulling back, it's going to get the upper back a little more involved. And then come all the way down. Full Cobra pose, feet together, knees apart. Pull back, keep your elbows bent, see how much you can lift your heart comfortably. And breathe. If this is too much, bring your hips and belly closer to the floor. Focus on the action of the shoulders. One more breath. It's actually harder than upward dog. And then exhale, strong core, push back to down dog, and walk it out, bending one leg, stretching the other. Feel it out. There's so many different ideas on how to do things correctly versus not as correctly, but I've always found the truest thing is your own experience. So it's good to let go of alignment theory and really just feel it out. If you do it wrong, your body will tell you, and then you find out what doesn't hurt, and that's the correct technique for the moment. Right, so downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, reach them down. And repeat. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, reach them down as best as you can. And again once more. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Jump forward or step. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Lifting arms. Inhale. Draw a circle, looking up to the thumbs. Exhale, arms at sides. Mountain pose, Samastitihi. Inhale, lift the arms. Look thumb. Exhale, fold forward. Tensioning the quadriceps. Tuck in. Lifting the head, inhale, directly to Chaturanga. So exhale, step back, lead with the heart to come down. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. And then find stillness in the posture. Spread your toes and fingers, push out through the heel of the palm. It's okay to let your shoulders lift to your ears a little bit here. It's going to make your arms longer and help to liberate the lower back, softening any excessive engagement in the low back. You can also connect with the principles of Uddiyana Bandha, lifting shoulders to ears a bit to help expand the rib cage and create space under the belly. Maybe you can feel that you're creating space between the sides of the hips and the lowest ribs, literally lengthening the spine. On your next inhalation, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look thumbs. Inhale, jump or step, and then look up. Exhale, quadriceps strong, fold in. Inhale, draw a circle, lifting the arms. Exhale, arms at sides, mountain pose. Again, inhale, lift the arms. Look thumbs. Exhale, low belly scoops in, fold over. Abs strong as you tuck in. Inhale, soften the upper belly, lift the chin halfway. Then engage the core as you lean into the hands. Exhale to Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. And breathe. Drawing the front ribs in. It's another way of doing downward dog. It's a little different than Uddiyana Bandha, but very useful for training the core to support the lower back, and for training the core for the act of floating up into handstand. So you can try looking towards your belly button. Tail gets heavy. Lower back softens. Try to feel your breath. Lifting heels. On your exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, jump. And then look up. Exhale, fold, bowing in. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, arms at sides, interlace the fingers behind the back. You can take the feet hip width apart. Inhale, bend your knees, pull through the arms and open up. Exhale, fold, squeezing shoulder blades. 5 breath. Big squeeze between the blades. You're welcome to also explore turning your heart towards one leg and then the other. A little bit of rotation through the spine. If you find it at all difficult to clasp the hands and open the chest, it's better to use a yoga strap in between your hands for these types of movements. So try to get in the habit of doing that. One more breath. Exhale, release the interlace. Bend your knees, coming into the lowest squat you possibly can. Arms up. Take a few breaths. Interlace the fingers, press the palms to the sky. And with heavy heels, strong buttocks, inhale, slowly come all the way up to standing. Exhale, release the arms. Hands together, heart center. Take a breath in, feet together. Exhale, bend the knees. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, sit a little higher, arms up. Exhale, hands down, look navel. Inhale, crow pose or half lift. Exhale, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior one, arms lifting. Interlace the fingers behind the back on the exhalation. You can use a yoga strap again. Left foot closer. Inhale, try it with straight legs. Pull your hands off your spine. Exhale, fold over your right leg and breathe. If this is uncomfortable, try lifting your heart up more, or you can bend your right knee more. Both ways work. Bending the knee may allow you to round forward again. Who's to say what's better, eh? People on the internet, that's who. A few more breaths. Try it both ways and decide for yourself. Every variation has a different benefit. On your next exhale, take the hands near your right foot and bring the right foot behind your hands a little. Planting the foot, inhale to lift the heart, lift the left leg. So you can stay here on your fingertips. This is really good. If you like an extra challenge, slowly bring the hands together at heart center. Ooh. The leg lifts, but we also try to squeeze it into the center line. So the buttocks and the inner thigh of that lifted leg are strong. On your next exhale, take the hands down, optional handstand or step to plank. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward, back foot flat. Look to your navel. Next inhale, roll up through your spine. Warrior one. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back or use a strap. Right foot can step closer. With an inhale, ground the right heel and lift the heart. Lift the chin. And exhale, fold over the leg. Maybe you're staying more parallel to the floor. If you're working towards straightening the leg, that's a good way to be. If you want to stretch the back of your spine, you can modify bending the knee. If you're flexible, you can have the leg straight and put your lips on your ankle. Maybe not yet. If only my lips were longer. Yoga for longer lips. Next exhale, take the fingertips to the floor, just past your toes, or slide the left foot back. And then heart over ankle, right leg comes up. Heart lifts, pause there. This is a variation of warrior three. Dig it. Option 2, hands to heart. Lift the heart another few inches or so. Ooh. Maybe you can feel a burn in that left leg, upper hamstring and buttock. The work of the pose, which is key to hip stability as well. And then hip stability becomes knee stability, becomes ankle stability. They're all connected. Good. Exhaling, take hands down. Plank or handstand, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Right leg up on an inhale. Circle the hip joint. Keeping the knee bent, go out to the right. Pelvis follows the knee. Up to the sky. On your next exhale, bring your knee to your right shoulder, rounding the back. Inhale, lift. Repeat that 2 more times. Exhale, knee to shoulder. Pushing off the tips of the toes will make it harder. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, knee to the shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right foot forward. Left foot turns out. Warrior 2. Inhale, pelvis turning to the side. Exhale, longer stance, bend your front knee. Inhale, straighten the legs and reach up. Stretch your wrist. Exhale, warrior 2. Again, inhale, lift the shoulders. Notice my shirt is lifting. It's the whole rib cage that comes up to do that. I swear I had this shirt tailored. A few more vinyasas. The only way to look cool as a yoga teacher, as a dude, is to not wear a shirt, but I'm trying to not do that. So, warrior 2. As you inhale, reverse the warrior. Right arm reaches back. Slowly straighten your front leg and breathe. Stretching up the right side body. Pull the feet in towards each other while keeping the legs straight. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, triangle pose. You may want to step the left foot in a little bit closer. Right hand to the shin, big toe, or use the floor. Your choice. And breathe. Gazing up to the top thumb. Heavy on the back heel. Inhaling, come up. Exhale, warrior 2 stance, bend the front knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms, taking your left hand to the floor, lunge on your back toes. Right arm up to the sky, side plank variation. Option 2, pivot onto the outer edges of both feet. Option 3, pick up your right foot and bring it behind you for wild thing. Or you can hang out in a side plank variation. And then back to down dog, right leg up. Knee towards the left shoulder on the exhale. Fall in triangle. Pick up your left arm, stacking the shoulders. So you're resting the right foot past the left side of the mat. Extra challenge, pick up the right leg without changing the upper body. Lifting and lowering dynamically to work the inner thigh. Back to down dog. Move through a vinyasa. Inhale, roll forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lift the chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale from the core, downward dog. Feet together. Inhale, left leg up, bending the knee. Circle the hip. Big movements. Pelvis follows the knee out to the left. Opening the left hip. You might feel a nice stretch in the left side of the spine also. You don't have to, it's just a possibility. I have a bit of scoliosis, so my left side's already stretched out. I don't really feel much. And then exhale, knee to left shoulder, half crow, 3 times. Inhale, lift the leg. Again, exhale, knee past shoulder. Inhale, lift the leg. Last one. Exhale, knee to left shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step left foot forward. Right foot turns out to the side. Inhale, warrior 2 stance. Exhale, widen the stance a bit. Heels on the same track. Inhale, lift the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, suck in the low belly. Lift your ribs. Exhale, warrior two. A few more at your own pace. Then reverse the warrior. Inhale, left arm up, lengthening side body. And then slowly straighten both legs. Quadriceps contract to do that. Squeeze the feet towards each other and breathe. Inhale, come up, spread the arms. And then triangle pose. You may want to step closer with the right foot. Makes it a little easier on the hamstrings. Exhale, left hand down, shin, yoga block outside of the leg, or touch the floor, big toe. All good options. Whoa. And then once you find your balance, gaze to your right hand. Look up at the thumb. Steady the breath. Steady the focus. Moving from the core, inhale, come up, bend the front knee, exhale. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms, lunging on right toes, plant the right palm, left arm up, great place to stay in that lunge. Second phase, outer edges of both feet. Third phase, tensioning the core more, pick up the left foot, lifting the knee, or bring it behind you for wild thing. So each of these progressions is building upon the previous variation. That's the way to do it. And then back to down dog, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee towards the right arm, fall in triangle. So we lift the right arm up. Left foot is off to the right side. Stack your shoulders, breathing there. Option 2, without changing anything about your upper body, lift and lower the left leg. I find it necessary to bring the leg out of its full range of hip flexion, closer to the back of the mat, and then lift and lower. So you're prioritizing stability through the weight-bearing aspects of the shoulder. Good alignment. And then back to down dog. Woo. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look thumbs. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bent knees 5 times. Option 2, inhale, jump. Exhale, hop back. The jumping could be handstand, or it could be crow. And then we'll meet in a squat at the front of the mat. And look forwards. Shake your wrists out. Bring your fists together. And then as you exhale, left arm against the inner leg. Right chest turns open. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale again. Pull the fists apart now. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Last one. Exhale, open the right arm up. You can stay there. Option 2, turn the shoulders in, binding to catch the right hand behind the back, or catch the right wrist and breathe. Back to center. Other side, fists together. Exhale, right arm, inner leg. Left arm pulls away. Great place to stay. Maybe wrapping, binding, catching the left fingers. Maybe catching the left wrist. Ooh, that feels good. So if you do have long arms and easy binds, you can actually squeeze on the left wrist as a way of decompressing it after arm balancing. Good practice to do just in everyday life. And then come back to center. Now for the fun part. Crow pose Bakasana. So you can round your back, bend your arms. Gaze between your hands, lifting the chin a little. Lean forward to get the weight transfer. Hold for 5 breaths. And round back is key. Over time, you might round the back more and straighten the arms. Maybe press to handstand. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lifting the right leg. And then exhale, knee to right shoulder. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, knee to the other shoulder. Inhale, lift the leg. Come onto the tips of the right fingers and stretch the right side body, aiming the knee to the sky. So you can stay here. Option 2, wild thing, landing the ball of the right foot again. Just different ways of entering the same pose. Each entry point awakens a different type of awareness. All come together. And then back to down dog, right leg up. Knee behind the right wrist, exhale. 2 variations of pigeon. The first one, keep the heart lifted. You might put a block underneath your butt. Avoid sitting down. So for this one, we're squeezing in. Try to straighten the left leg and spiral it in. You can bring your hands towards your sacrum area, around the back of the pant line. Or you can take one of the hands to the ground for support and reach the other hand back for the foot. I'm going to take my right hand back for the foot, pulling the heel in towards the sacrum. If you know you're really bendy, you can flip your grip, palm up, catching near the big toe, and then as you lift the heart, cast the elbow to the sky. As the heart continues lifting, keep squeezing the midline. 2 more breaths. Tucking the chin, release. And then forward fold of pigeon. Go onto the outside of your right thigh. So we're unsquaring the hips, bending the back knee. Wiggle your right ankle forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, hinge over your right shin. Pause at a sweet spot. You can use your hands for support. Think of pulling back with your hands to draw the heart forward. As flexibility in the hip increases, you can straighten your left leg again. Rooting down through the base of the toes, lifting the left knee if that's the case. And breathe. Be where it feels good. Inhale, come up. Bring the right heel back a little closer to the front of the left hip. And then leaning onto the outer right thigh, left leg comes across. Half Lord of the Fishes twist, 5 breaths. So right arm outside of the left leg. I realize now that my arms look the same as my legs. I apologize. So right arm outside the leg, gazing over your shoulder. Option 2, if you want to arm balance, you can try a side crow from here. Lifting the hips, take your hands off to the left, round your back, bend your arms, almost kissing the floor. You might straighten the legs from there or stack them if your space allows. That's the harder one. And then come back to center. And we'll take a vinyasa, crossing the legs. Inhale, lift or step. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, feet together. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to left shoulder. Hello, Sophia. Hello. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to other shoulder. Again, inhale, lift and pause. Knee comes up. Go onto the tips of the left fingers, shortening right side. This is your wild thing prep. You can stay here. Option 2, land the ball of the foot, open up. Full expression of wild thing. Opening up, reaching the arm by the ear. Preparation for king pigeon. Do you like my crop top, my tube top?
I deadlifted 200 pounds.
Oh my God. Lift the left leg. Exhale, knee behind your left wrist. 2 pigeons. First one is the back bend. So keeping your left foot underneath your right hip. Lift your pelvis away from the floor. Squeeze the legs to the midline. This is a good place to stay. Think about lifting your heart. That's the pose. Option 2, you might get a little bit lower just so you can support yourself with the right hand. Pull your left foot in towards you. Option 3, flip grip. It's like serving something. Catch near the big toe with the palm up. And then as you lean the heart back, elbow comes up. Few more breaths. Exhale, tuck the chin, release. Lean onto the outside of that left thigh, bending the back leg. Left ankle comes forward. Take an inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, try to keep the heart open as you fold over your shin. Use your hands to pull back as you inhale. Exhale, refold, leading with the heart. Find a sweet spot. If you are flexible, right leg can straighten, spinning the leg inwards. Notice how it's actually the whole pelvis that moves. This is what helps us really tap into that fuller range in the left hip. Good. 3 more deep breaths. Long exhale. Find the ocean within your breath. Next inhalation, pull back, lifting the heart. And then bringing that left foot near the right hip. Lean onto your left, taking the right leg across. Half lower to the fish's twist, looking over your right shoulder. Option 2, side crow, hooking the elbow on the outside of the thigh. Lift your hips. It's kind of awkward. Lean into lift up. Scissor legs. Maybe eventually stack. And come back. Inhale, lift or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep on going. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And then inhale, lower your knees down. Camel Pose, Utkatasana. Suck in the low belly. Imagine pulling on a pair of jeans. Tight jeans. Notice how the shoulders go up. That's our Uddiyana Bandha. Try to keep that. Legs are going to squeeze towards each other. Hands outside the sacrum, just like King Pigeon. Inhale, lift the heart to meet the chin. Gaze straight ahead. Option 2, exhale, go back. Inhale, come up 5 times. Exhale, 2. The buttocks will naturally contract. 3. At some point in the movement, usually about halfway down there. 4. There it is. 5. Good. And then holding the pose for 5 breaths, you can release the head back, keeping hands by sacrum, or use your core strength to go back once more, holding onto the heels. Retract the scapula, open the chest, and breathe. 3 more breaths. 2, 1, and come up. Very good. Hands forward, inhale, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, sit. Exhale, lie down for bridge or full wheel. Inhale, prepare. Whoops, lost my sound. There we go. That was a long preparation. I lost my sound there. So bridge or wheel, go for it. And we'll chill out right after. If you're in bridge, you can catch your ankles or interlace your fingers, wiggling arm bones closer. Full wheel, hands under shoulders, lift up. Try to press your heart over your hands, slightly straightening the legs without changing the feet. From wheel, exhale, bend your knees, bend your arms, touching the head down, hands closer to feet. Inhale, up again. If you're really comfortable, you can start to rock the heart over the hands, and then rock the other way, bending the knees, going forward and backwards. Heart over hands, and then bending knees. And then come all the way down, tucking your chin, lay down. Feel the residue. Windshield wipers, arms out like wings. Take the feet as wide as the mat. And let the knees go side to side. Notice the residue of this practice. This was an energizing flow. Lots of back bending, arm balancing. A lot of strengthening for the upper body. But flexibility as well, we can have both. So notice the movement of energy. And start to calm that energy through longer and longer exhalations. And draw your knees into your shoulders, happy baby pose. You can hold your knees or lift your feet, holding your feet. 5 breath. Sacrum presses down. Honor the natural curve of your lumbar spine. Wide-legged variation. So you can stay here, taking the legs wide. You might have to hold on to your inner thighs, letting go of the feet. That's totally fine. If you're quite loose, grab your big toes. Okay, option 2, roll back over your shoulders in either posture. So it's a wide-legged plow. Stretching the back of the spine more. So nice. 5 breath. Exhale to find your core. Roll up to sitting. Inhale, get tall. Low belly in, chest up. Exhale, landing the feet. We'll finish off with a wide-legged fold. So legs are wide. Inhale, spread the arms like wings. Engage the front of the thighs by trying to lift the feet a few times. And then keep that tone. Exhale, fold. Once you can't go any further, lift your arms away from the floor and breathe. Try to activate the back body, the back line, in between shoulder blades. You can aim your lips forward. And then surrender. Let your spine round. You can hold your feet or take the hands to the floor wherever it's easy. And relax. And then inhale, lift the heart. Come into a comfortable seated position. You might stay here. If you're able to close your knee joints, you can fold one foot in front of the pelvis and then the other for Siddhasana. You may need to raise your pelvis up on a yoga block or a meditation cushion. And then we'll bring the hands together at heart center. And where we are, it's breakfast time, so we'll close with a chant that's reserved for meals and snacks. Om Nam 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 Nam. Om Nam 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 Nam. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the sacred chant. I didn't invent it, I'm just passing on the teachings. Peace, everybody. If you have more time, treat yourself to a good 5-minute Shavasana, followed by meditation. Otherwise, take that energy with you into the rest of the day. Radiate love. Tell someone you love them. Pass on the good vibe. We all need it.